Well, I was born in Trinidad. I was raised in Trinidad. I went to high school in Trinidad. So I wouldn't say I am of Caribbean descent. I am a Caribbean person, having been born and raised in Trinidad. But I would say that because of the many years I've been in America, there's no question that American culture has influenced the way I look at the world, the way I write, the way I think of myself. So I would say that I am a Caribbean American. What makes us special are two things. One, that we are on an island. No matter where you look, north, south, east, or west, there is the sea. If you don't see the sea, you can smell the sea. And that has a very strong influence on the way we see the world. In a way, we're always looking outward. The other aspect about the way the Caribbean environment has influenced me is that we are constantly at one with nature. You don't live in the house. And so we feel a part of nature. We feel a part of the trees and the flowers and the smell of the earth. So I would say those two things distinguish us from other cultures in a way. I grew up under colonialism. I grew up when England was the colonizer of Trinidad. So there were two cultures coming at the same time at me, the British culture and the Caribbean culture. When I was growing up, the books I read were by Enid Blyton. And Enid Blyton had children going to the sea, to the beach for picnics. But what they did was they wore cardigans, and what they ate were cucumber sandwiches. And so, of course, I tried to imitate them, but you can't wear a cardigan in a Caribbean beach and cucumber sandwiches, for God's sakes. But my grandparents had a friend, Baron McBurney. And Baron McBurney was quite the opposite of that. Baron McBurney would wear all these great colors, that we lived with, the reds and the pinks and the yellows and so on. And she would talk about Tambron and Pomsite and practically losing all the Chenet and all those things. And suddenly I realized, I think she gave me permission to write about those things. And I felt at home doing that.